Drivers are being asked to stay off roads and many families are getting ready to evacuate. We have live team coverage from across Southern California on the threat.
We begin with meteorologist Vera Jimenez with the latest on the storm's path. Vera.
Yeah, it's finally starting to move into Southern California. As you take a look behind me, you can see that at this point, the downtown Los Angeles camera is starting to show just a little bit of moisture. You can see it's got a little bit of rain there, but we are going to see much more. Rain's been falling on and off throughout the evening in the form of heavy drizzle. As we take a look at some of the numbers, we've already got some nice accumulations from some of the rain that dropped in yesterday. Anaheim Hills saw over a 1/4 of an inch. Riverside County Mountain saw 1 inch and a 1/4. Pasadena almost 1/2 inch, and Rocky Peak and Ventura 3/4 of an inch. As we go out to the max Doppler, this is a 1-hour loop. You can see that it is definitely starting to move in. It was in San Francisco and Central California. Now it's in Central California, out of San Luis Obispo and working its way down the coast towards Oxnard. We're already seeing some light to moderate showers falling. We had some earlier over Ventura. Now it's making its way into the Santa Clarita Valley. Highways like the 2 near heading up towards the mountains are going to be impacted. The 5 and the 14 split. It's making its way now into the San Fernando Valley through there towards Glendora. San Gabriel Valley is now also getting rain. Even the Pomona Valley is being impacted. And we are going to see the greatest impact during the overnight hours. After midnight, that's when we're really going to start to see the heaviest rainfall rates accumulate during the overnight hours, which means that tomorrow morning's drive is going to be quite challenging and difficult. There is a possibility that we could see more than 1/2 inch of rain per hour. That is significant. Also considering that the ground at this point is already saturated. We'll take a look at the rest of the details and, of course, the extended forecast. We'll time it all out for you coming up shortly. For now, I'll send it back to you guys.
Vera, thank you. The most intense part of the storm is barreling towards Southern California from the north and is expected to hit Ventura County any time now. Officials are keeping a close eye on the Ventura Pier, where it's expected to be battered by 16-foot swells.
Coastal flooding is another major concern tonight. John Fenolio is live in Ventura with more on what's heading our way. John.
Pedro Scher, good evening to you. No rain yet, but we know it is coming. The iconic Ventura Pier is a ghost town tonight after officials closed it in anticipation of a dangerous high surf in the coming hours. All along the coast and into the mountains, we've seen the damage this storm has caused. As the next powerful storm churns towards Southern California,
we anticipate that this may be one of the most challenging and impactful series of storms.
It's leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. From the Bay Area to Sacramento, the Sierras, and along the Central Coast, communities are contending with flooded roadways, toppled trees, high winds, and heavy snow.
We could see widespread flooding, mudslides, and power outages in many communities.
Governor Newsom declaring a state of emergency Wednesday. Officials with the state's Office of Emergency Services warning residents in foothill and flood-prone areas to be on alert and ready to move as storm conditions intensify over the next 24 hours.
As little as 12 inches of water can cause a vehicle to start to float. Add to that a slight current from floodwaters, and your vehicle can easily be pushed off the roadway into deeper water.
In Ventura County, the National Weather Service says high winds and surf are expected overnight into Thursday morning, with waves as large as 20 feet or more. The heaviest rainfall is also expected throughout the night into tomorrow afternoon.
Looks like we're going to get a lot of rain, but we need it.
April Garcia and her kids took advantage of a lull in the rain to go out for dinner near the Ventura Pier. Officials closed the iconic landmark ahead of the storm. Garcia recalls seeing the pier take a real beating in previous rough weather events.
I know one year, many years ago, it got so high there was even cars floating. It's not safe for surfers to be in the water. It's not safe to be walking on the sand at all.
All right, earlier today, officials called for the evacuation of the Ventura Beach RV Resort. About 65 plus people there were told to pack up and go for their own safety. Again, the worst of this rain, this wicked weather is expected late tonight into drive time tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Ventura, I'm John Fenolio, Sending it back to you in Hollywood.
All right, John, thank you. And farther south in Long Beach, coastal communities are bracing for that high surf expected to impact beachfront homes and businesses with up to an inch of rain an hour expected in the South Bay. There's a potential for flash flooding along the coast.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade is live in Long Beach with the latest on preparations there. MB.
Yeah, hi, you guys. You know, it's basically, you could say, the calm before the storm out here. However, officials say if you haven't prepared yet, well, now is the time to do so. As you can see behind me here, we're over at the Claremont lot. This is the operations base for all the different departments in the city of Long Beach. Plenty of sandbags that they have put together for you guys to come and get. There's also lots of sandbags at all the city fire departments. Berms have been built up along the Long Beach Peninsula, where this man used to live.
I lived on Bayshore for like 10 years, which is right by the bay.
And what was that like every time we had these heavy rains?
It's you know, people don't realize. And again, I forget, it gets gnarly.
Meantime, volunteers and firefighters get sandbags ready for residents and businesses to protect their properties when the heavy rains move in.
If you live in historically vulnerable areas, low-lying areas that are prone to flooding, take time now and prepare.
The predicted pouring rains have already begun in areas like the city of Orange and Newport Beach.
I saw this morning Seal Beach was getting all of their sandbags prepped. I'm like, yep, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Absolutely not. It's going to be really bad.
The other cause for concern with this winter storm is massive swells. Forecasters say they could reach as high as 16 feet at west-facing beaches. Between those big swells and morning high tide, potentially 6 feet, fears of flooding and beach erosion are growing.
Specifically here in Long Beach, we're also expecting heavy rain, but uniquely we have a vulnerability in our peninsula based on the trajectory of the tidal surges and the waves. So for us, that's an area that we want to be prepared for. And that's why we're doing a lot of work tonight specifically to make sure that we are ready should something happen.
Yes, and down here in Long Beach, officials tell us that crews are going to be working around the clock throughout the storm to build and fortify those berms. They're also going to have boats out on the water to monitor during those big swells. And then city crews are going to be working to try to keep all those storm drains cleared so that they can cut down on some of this flooding. For now, reporting live here in Long Beach, Mary Beth McDade. We're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Important information. Thank you, MB. In the San Fernando Valley, the torrential downpours are creating dangerous driving conditions and powerful winds are already toppling trees.
KTLA's Rick Chambers joins us live from Van Nuys, where residents are bracing for a very wet night. Rick.
Yeah, Cher, up until about an hour ago, this intersection behind me was flooded. The rain has been on and off all night, but very heavy at times, depending on where you were in the valley. It's just way too much rain for some of the streets to handle tonight. In fact, flooded intersections are spread throughout the valley.
Just gotta be careful on the freeways because honestly, like it's times like these that it's very accident prone.
Like this one this evening on Coldwater. A mixture of rain and poor visibility partially to blame. Flood control channels are raging right now, people being warned to keep their distance. In Studio City, fire crews responded to a backyard tree falling onto a rooftop. No report, though, of any injuries. And K-rails have been placed along Laurel Canyon and other roads to redirect the mud flows should the hillside suddenly give way. The downpour, though, couldn't keep soccer players off the pitch at LA Valley College.
When it's hot, it's not really as fun as when it's cold, so.
And rainy.
Yeah, no, I love this weather. I'm actually really excited.
A bit less so, though, for the spectators.
It doesn't bother me. It bothers her mother that she's out here playing in the rain. But, you know, if any of them have ideas of playing in college, it doesn't get any easier. So it's good for them. I mean, it's not raining that hard.
The West Valley seems to be getting a much larger slice of this moisture pie than, say, Hollywood. Bruce Stewart and his family enjoyed the rain while on a stroll earlier near the Pantages.
We need the rain, yeah, so we're enjoying it, and we wouldn't let the rain keep us from coming down here to see this play.
And we're hearing that just under 100 DWP customers are without power right now. The bulk of those, though, in Bel Air and the Palisades. In Van Nuys, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, let me throw it back to you in the studio.
Rick, thank you. A yellow alert has been issued for communities in the fish fire burn area today as wicked weather continues to batter Southern California. About 24 homes in Duarte are susceptible to mudslides and debris flows.
The last storm, for example, on New Year's Eve, we got about ½ an inch per hour rain rates for only 1 hour. This storm, we're predicting anywhere between 4 to 8 hours of a ½ an inch to 1 inch per hour rain rate. You got to take into account that we already have had rain, so the soil is already saturated.
K-rails have been installed to help redirect water, mud, and debris. People living from Mel Canyon Road to Brook Ridge Road and Fish Canyon Road are urged to follow Duarte's protocols, and that includes rain-related parking restrictions on streets and keeping trash bins off of streets until Friday morning.